All right, y'all. We're live. We're live. Okay. I am so elated. Again, I think that's how I always start. I'm so elated. I'm so excited. But a lot of things do excite me. So I'm going to be honest with y'all. A lot of things do really get me excited. So I'm really excited because we are going to be now diving into how to shift your mindset from the sense of negative, the sense of the things holding you back, the I can't, I won't, the limiting beliefs, the self sabotaging thoughts. We are now going to be shifting our mindset to one of abundance, to one where you attract everything that you truly do desire. It's so funny to me because a lot of things have come up over the last week as we've been talking about the different categories of money. A lot of stuff has come up for me personally that's just been like, oh, I need to do something about that. And so, a sense of this shifting in our mindset to be able to attract the abundance that we deserve, it actually takes a lot of steps. There's a few things that you get the opportunity to actually do that repetition is key. So, we're going to be having a whole conversation today about how to repetitively do the things that you need to do in order to create new neural pathways in your mind so you can show up differently. So, you can show up as the person that you need to show up as in order to attract the abundance that you deserve. So, hey, before we get started, you know what I got to do. For those of you that are just joining me who do not know me, hello, my name is Jackie Vasquez, Coach Jackie, if you will. I am a money mindset coach. I help female entrepreneurs cure pretty much clear their money blocks, cure their generational wealth curses so they can attract the money and the success that they deserve. When I take it a step further, truth be told, I help women feel worthy and deserving of the money they desire to be making in their life. I am an EFT, which is an emotional freedom technique practitioner, an NLP, a neuro linguistic practitioner, programming practitioner, and a hypnosis practitioner. I literally combine my love for behavior with techniques that really change your mind, change your life. So, the reason why we are having this conversation is because last week we had a whole conversation about the 5 categories of money. I was pulling from the book Tapping into Wealth by Margaret M. Lynch. That's where I was pulling it from. But 5 categories of money. And just to go over them real quickly one more time, the 5 categories of money, you got earned income, you have savings, you have debt, you have a sense of the desired wealth income goals, and then you have toxic money. We talked about these 5 categories. For TikTok, I think I have a few TikToks on each. And then if you are on any other platform, there are the recordings. You'll be able to see them. Go check them out, right? And so when it comes to money, we all elicit emotions. We all have certain kinds of feelings that come up in regard to money. A lot of people get really, hey, girl, hey, what's up, my diva? A lot of people get really funny. Yeah, Zandra, toxic money. And honestly, sorry, before I even go forward, I want to address toxic money. Toxic money is not what a lot of people think it is. Toxic money is a sense of the strained child support payments that you're trying to receive, alimony payments. You get a settlement from a big suit, right? The toxic money is the money that has a weird feeling associated with the money, and it makes you feel like you got to prove that you're worthy and deserving, right? So, it be off the chain. But when it comes to all money, you receive at the point you feel you deserve. You receive at the point where you feel you are worthy. And so, what we are about to be doing next and what we are about to embark upon next is shifting your mindset to one of worthy and deserving. Because the moment that you shift your mindset is the moment that all things change. So I was talking about a little bit earlier about how in your mind, when it comes to our behaviors, so anyone who has ever listened to anything I've ever done, I say this all the time. So if this is repeat for you, repeat is actually very good. Let's listen to it so we can remember and let it set in. Because the moment that you learn how your brain works is the moment that you are in full control of everything that happens next to you. And when I say control, I mean you are literally creating your said reality. Okay. And so when we look at a sense of our brain, we operate from the subconscious part of the brain. Okay. What's under the surface. Consciously, by the time it's made it to my conscious mind, my subconscious mind has thought it way before. It already knew what we gonna do. It already knew I was gonna do this with my hands before my conscious brain knew what to do. Okay. So we operate from the subconscious mind. And what happens is your subconscious mind tells your body what to do. Your subconscious mind tells your body what actions to take. So if you find yourself procrastinating, not doing the things that you know you need to be doing, a lot of that has to do with what's going on subconsciously with you. And if you are procrastinating, it comes down to asking yourself, okay, what's going on, baby? What's holding us back? Why we ain't getting to the things we need to get to? What is stopping me? Okay, so I want you to remember your subconscious mind is what's in control. So when it comes to transforming, shifting your money mindset, it is about looking at what's going on below the surface. And that's why when we brought up the money thing, what was coming up for you? When I say earned income and you get uncomfortable because you like, oh, I'm not making enough. What's coming up for you? Why do you feel like it's not enough? Right? And most of the time it's not enough because, again, we are constantly elevating. We're constantly going to the next level. It's okay for you to want to get to another level. Once you get to the level you're on, it's time to elevate to the next level because you're constantly creating. And it's a beautiful thing. We need you to create. If people stop creating, they're not bringing and adding into the world, right? We're not bringing and adding our piece, our beauty, our wonderful uniqueness to the world. And when you stop doing that, a lot of people get depressed, they get upset, they disconnect from the world because they're not constantly putting in and creating with it, right? You're meant to create. You are born to be creators. Let's get that out the way, okay? You are born to create. And so, what is it that you want to create for you? And when it comes to your business, because as y'all know, I love talking business. When it comes to your business, I was just talking to somebody about this today. Think about the next level. Think about the next level that you want to get to. The money is going to come with that level. Oh, shoot. Poop. Okay, hold on. I got to do this. Sorry, babe. Oh, come back, Instagram. Did I lose it? Okay. The money is going to come with that next level self. The money is going to come. Because when you think about where you're on your way to, there is going to be a financial equivalent to said person. So think about who you want to become. Okay. What kind of business owner do you want to have? What kind of impact do you want to have? Okay. This is what we're talking about with next level stuff. Oh, we got some comments. Hey, my people. Are we talking toxic money? Oh no, Heather, toxic money was yesterday. Go back and get the yesterday, toxic money. And that mind is a serious thing. Yes, true. True. Your mind is 100% in control. Your mind, you may think you're in control. That's the funny part. Your body is just the robot. Your body is just out here, jucking and driving based upon what your mind had told it to do. Okay. And a lot of the time, if we don't clear our money blocks, a lot of the time, that's funny. I say a lot of the time, all the time, all the time, if we don't clear our money blocks, what ends up happening, literally, subconsciously, these thoughts are there and your body is going to show up based upon said thoughts. Right. And that's why, as a business owner, if you're procrastinating a lot, you got to ask yourself, what is it about this sense of earned income that I am holding myself back? Who do I have to become in order to, this is part of it, in order to reap the benefits and the results that I know I deserve? Because when you know you deserve the amount of money that you want to make, you show up differently. You show up differently. Come on, Zandra, with the questions. What are some good affirmations to say daily to conquer the mind? Beautiful. So we're going to get into this. So first and foremost, I want to explain why affirmations are so important. Everybody has their own personal opinion about affirmations. They don't work for me. We all have our own personal opinion about affirmations. But what I'm going to tell you is this. Affirmations are a form of auto-suggestion to the subconscious mind. What did I just tell you? You operate from the subconscious mind. When you remind your subconscious mind, this is how I like to say it. When you remind yourself who the you are, you start showing up like her. Okay? And so that's what auto-suggestion is. I'm just scientifically proving it to you. I'm just letting you know that there is a whole actual science to this. And when you actually show up and embrace this subconscious mind of yours, what ends up happening, your body is going to show up in action on said things. So it has everything to do with you telling yourself who you are, who you're on your way to becoming, because you have to believe it first here in order for the rest of this to do what it's supposed to do. Okay, so affirmations are a powerful way to auto-suggest, meaning saying the same statement over and over again on repeat to your subconscious mind, so your body will show up into action on said thing. You are just words away, a feeling away from your breakthrough. You are just words away, a statement away, an affirmation away from your financial freedom. And the only thing stopping you is you telling yourself it ain't working. I don't mean to laugh on it, but it's real. We do it all the time. We do it all the time because we're looking for those instant results. But the reality of it is, you're not going to be able to see it until you drop all the barriers, all the blocks, all the mental stuff, and embrace who you're meant to be. So some good affirmations, Andra. I got you, girl. Some good affirmations to say daily. This is actually one of my favorite, and I tell people this one all the time. I am trusting the journey. Now, why that affirmation is so good is because really, so many of us are in such worry about what's going to happen next, or it hasn't happened, or how is it going to happen, or when is it going to happen, that I am trusting the journey allows you to mentally take a step back and allow what's meant to be to go ahead and do its thing for you, because your body is going to get in and on the action. Your body, all your other affirmations are telling your mind what you want it to do. So when you say I'm trusting the journey, then it allows you to sit back and not over effort yourself out of your greatness. Because a lot of people start to just do everything. I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to make sure I hop on this. I'm going to let y'all know right now. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it loudly and proudly. Okay. I've been coming live. But for a long time, I have been literally, I got to post 3 times a day. I even went up to 5 times a day on TikTok. Holla TikTok. Okay. Nothing changed. I didn't get no new followers. I didn't have no new connections. Like, nothing changed. I'm like, what in the world is happening? So I dropped down to 1 post a day. I'm going live and sharing and talking and just energetically connecting. I literally 1 post a day, 5 to 6 followers a day. I may not be big to other people, but I'm like, whoa. Gets me excited, because I am connecting and loving on people with my inspired action, with what feels good to me. I'm not following the crowd or following everybody else. I'm literally just showing up and spreading the messages that I'm receiving, because I know if it's helping me, it can help one of y'all, right? We in this together. We trying to get financial freedom together, right? So I want you all to remember that, hey, I am trusting the journey allows you to enjoy every step of the way. the good, the bad, and the ugly, because every step is taking you closer to where you're meant to be. Okay, so it is phenomenal. Yes, celebrate every win. Come on, Heather, let's come through. I am my security. Okay, Heather, this is my girl. Heather knows I love this. I am my security. Money is energy that circulates freely to me. Yes, and from me. Hey, remember, money is an energy that is meant to be passed, right? And y'all may find me funny to say this, but it's supposed to be passed like the duchy. Puff, puff, pass. Pass the money along. You get the money in, you pass it along, okay? Because we are meant to, money is meant to circulate. So many people are holding on to money like this. It's just like sand. If you hold on to money too tight, sand in your hand, it's going to trickle out between your fingertips. You won't be able to hold on to the sand. But when you hold it loosely and allow it to do its own thing, money is going to flow to you and from you. You know, I also like to explain it like this. When it comes to money, don't be the bad boyfriend, girlfriend chasing money down, scaring money away. Because money's like, oh my God, I don't like obsessed boyfriends and girlfriends. They're too much. They be wanting me too much. And I just can't be with you. I'm supposed to be with everybody, right? So use money like the good girlfriend, boyfriend, where you allow it to go do its thing, come back, enjoy you, go do its thing again, come back, enjoy you, right? Enjoy money. Money is meant to be enjoyed, and it's meant to flow from you and to you and circulate. Okay, so always remember that. But yes, money is energy that circulates freely to me and from me. All right, so I love those affirmations. Yes, Heather. And so for me, you know, another affirmation, I want to say this clearly, proudly, and boldly. I am. I am is the doorway to what you want to happen next to you. You know, biblically, you know, I've been doing a lot of studying and I actually was just in this Bible millionaire mindset thing, right? So biblically, I am is all over the Bible. It is telling you that it is the key to your kingdom. So anything that you desire to have happen to you, give it that good I am statement. Because when it comes to affirmations, I really truly do believe affirmations are very personal. Very personal. Okay? Affirmations are personal to you. What you want to see happen for you, who you are meant to become, your affirmations are there for you. Okay, I see you, Nee. Nee, I'm gonna be good. My nail lady says I talk too fast with my hands. So now she done popped on my live. I feel like I gotta move slow. Hey girl, hey. So I want you to remember that your affirmations are ones that are for you. So when you say, I am, you are opening up the door for you to become that person. You are opening up the door for that to become your reality. I have an affirmation that I said, and you know, this is specificity, being specific, right? For myself, my affirmation is I am speaking, traveling the world. Okay. I got my first speaking gig out of state where I had to travel and go and speak. And I got up there and I told them people that I had an affirmation that says, I am speaking, traveling the world. And look at me now. I live in California. Now I'm out here in Atlanta speaking. I'm trying to tell you, I am statement is opening the door to so much more for you. I actually have so much happening right now. Oh my gosh. That like if I already I'm trying to keep it to myself. I've been telling everybody I can possibly tell, but I've been trying to keep it to myself. But there are things that are coming to life off of my vision board. I just pulled out 2 of my vision boards, and these things have been coming to life. So you can create and shift your mindset by continuously showing up for you. And what does that look like? It looks like affirmations, the statements that you make out your mouth. It looks like you journaling, writing it down, right? Writing down the things that you want. I've been listening to this Bob Proctor thing, and thank you, Zandra. Zandra said, congratulations. Thank you, boo. I've been listening to this Bob Proctor book on tape. Phenomenal. Talking about paradigms, right? Your thoughts and feelings are your paradigms. And he was talking about how he writes down every day The dream, his ideal dream, he writes it down every single day. And him writing it down every day, he would send it to his business partner. His business partner would send back the same message, and they were just concurring on said dream. But that writing it down every day made it come real for him. So we're going to talk about this because I'm going to talk about writing a little bit more tomorrow. But we're going to talk about this, about the fact that when you make statements, your mind thinks in pictures. So your brain is literally picturing what you want to see happen. So as you're picturing it, guess what's happening? Your body's like, oh, shucks. Okay, see, this is what we're doing? All right, baby. We're going to get into action on said thing because your brain saw the picture of it. Again, I got some really crazy things coming up, and I've been seeing the vision so clearly. And it sometimes it scares me, but the fear is a good fear because I'm like, whoa, okay, I see you, boo. I see you. But you are the creator of your reality. So shifting your mindset is repetitively reminding yourself who you are. But in order to do that, you got to know who that is. So I'm going to say this. Some of y'all ain't dreaming big enough. Am I rude to say that? Some of y'all ain't dreaming big enough. Some of you guys are dreaming as big as you already know you can get to. Well, I know that if I just stick with this, I can make this amount of money. And if I stick with the business over here, I could do this. And, I can get to that said easy amount easily. I'll probably get there by next year, right? Being practical. I dare you today to dream bigger than you've ever dreamed before. We don't even have to talk about a dollar amount. I dare you today to look at your business or even your job goals. But y'all know how I feel about job goals. Your job goals can only go so high. Like where I work, my job goals can only go so high. I can only go so high, right? There's only so many positions to the top. So let's have a reality moment. Dream big with a business goal. There is a special gift within each and every one of you, or you are brought here to do something special to the world. And there's a special gift to each and every one of you. I want you to tell me what that dream is. Even if you slide into my DMs and just say, Jackie, here's my dream. Tell me what your dream is. Because the more that you get it out, the quicker it's going to become into your reality. And if you get it out more often, you can write it in your journal. Just add me on as somebody else you're telling. But get it out there because I'm not gonna poo-poo on your dreams. I'm not the one. I'm gonna be the one like, baby, I see it with you. Now we're co-creating together. So tell me your dreams. Send me a message. Let me know, but make sure they're big. I don't want no. I know I can make 150,000 by next year, Jackie. That's easy. Okay, now double that. That's what I'm gonna say. Now, can you double that? What does that one look like? But I don't know how. You ain't got to know how. That's not the point. The point is just to have the dream. Okay? The how, the steps, they're going to show up in your life easily and effortlessly. You're going to start stepping like, wait a minute, this is the steps. I didn't even know. I want you to dream big. And so I say all that to say this. This is the first step. We're going to do this together. I ain't leaving you by yourself. Okay? We are on pretty much. Oh my God, my phone keep ringing. My bad, y'all. Sorry, Instagram. We're on day one of this. This is what we're going to do. I want you to state a dream. State a dream so big it makes you uncomfortable. State a dream so big it makes you clench your booty cheeks. I'm serious. I want you to physically actually clench them. Okay? Dream that big. And then I want you to send me a message so I can see it too. So I can cheer you on or tell you to double it. Okay? But we're going to dream big. And once we do that, I want you to write it down. Write it down for yourself. Send it to me. Write it down. Heck, you can even send it to your business bestie. Send it to somebody else that's going to cheer you on and write it down too again. But write it down as many times. Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, man. Getting all these calls. Damn. Can you hear me now? You still can't hear me? What about you, Instagram? Can anybody hear me? My sister just joined. She was the one that called me. I hope you can hear me. Yes. Okay. So, okay, good. Okay. So I want you to, oh, good. Thank you, Jazz. Hey, now you see where I was. I'm sorry I didn't pick up. I love you, boo. So I want you to dream big, and I want you to write it down for yourself. Write it down for me. Send it to me. You can write it down, send it to a business bestie, but only send it to somebody who's going to cheer you on. Okay. But write it down, write the dream down, and write it down as many times as you want to today. And then guess what? I want you to do it again tomorrow. Okay. Try to do it. I'm gonna come back and keep saying that. Oh, you can't hear the calls coming in. Oh, thank God. Okay. I have it on Do Not Disturb, but I see them. So I'll be like, oh, shoot. Okay. So I want us to do this. Okay. We're going to start writing down these dreams. And the more that you write the dream down, the more that it will become your reality. The more that you write the dream down, the more that the clarity is going to come up. But again, I don't want to hear a money goal. I want to hear the overall goal. Who in business are you going to become? How many people? What kind of impact are we making? Right? You know, I have some friends who say by this year, I'm going to have 10,000 people that I impact. You know, what's the impact? But even with that, I want to know the overall big, what we doing out in these streets? What's the big goal? Right? Like I said, I'm speaking, traveling the world. That's the big goal. You know, I have another big goal. I have a facility where I help people have events and parties and all the stuff, right? I ain't even telling y'all all of that because that one is good. That dream is, woo! That's the big one, right? But I want you to dream big. Write it down for yourself. Send me a note. Let me know what it is so I can cheer you on. Send it to your business bestie. But we are going to do that because that repetitive action is going to do what? Place the picture here. The more that the picture is placed here, the more that your body is in on action on it. The more that your body is in on action on it, the more that you are attracting said thing right to you. I've said this and I'm going to say it over and over and over again. You are never too old because, again, like I said at the beginning, you've been brought here to create. If you're not creating, you're not going to feel like you're even involved in doing anything. That's why people like to do things with other people, help people out, because they like to feel like they are a part of their community. You have a gift inside of you. If you haven't experienced or tried to figure out what that gift is, again, hit me up. I'm good at that. I'll help you figure out what the gift is so we can get you shining your light on the rest of the world. We need you. Okay. We need your uniqueness. We need your beauty and all that you bring to us because you are phenomenally made and you have been brought here to do something awesome. All right. And guess what? That awesomeness is going to come with a lot of financial freedom. I bet you money. But all you have to do is first and foremost, dream big. That's where we start. That's where we begin. So I want you to do it. Now, you ain't got to do what you want to do, but I dare you to, because when you do, you are going to see a shift come over your life. And that shift has everything to do with who you are meant to become and what you're meant to bring, the gift you're meant to bring to this world, because you're a gift. So all I'm encouraging you to do is start treating yourself like the gift that you really are and start showing up like that. All right. So we dreaming big in these streets. Woo! These 30 minutes be going by fast, y'all. It be going by so fast. So we are dreaming big in these streets. I want you to write down your dream, your goal. Send me a message. Let me know what it is. Send it to a business bestie. Write it down as many times as you can today. Heck, you can even write it down in a letter and send it to yourself. But I want you to dream big. Today is the day. We are coming into 2024 with action on said dreams. So first, we got to know what the dream is. So first, you must dream. Okay? So make it big. Like I said, I wanted to make you clench your booty cheeks. Your dream should make you uncomfortable. Because if you're comfortable, you right where you always been. But that dream, when you dream big and it makes you a little uncomfortable, like, whoo, shoot, I got to do what to do. I got to become who to be. I'm going to tell you this right now. You in the right track. You are on the right. You're in the right direction. You're going the right way. So we dreaming big in these streets. So again, write it down. That repetitiveness is going to do nothing but make it real in your mind. Okay? Write it down for you. Write it down. Send it to me. Write it, send it to a friend, write a letter. I don't care what you do. Write it down as many times as you can today. And join me tomorrow. Come on back tomorrow at 12:35 Pacific Standard Time. We're going to have another conversation, okay? And we're going to talk about what this writing it down is going to get you. All right, so I got you. Come back tomorrow. I love you all. And we dreaming big, hunty, okay? Because there's too many great things within you that we need you to bring to the world. Treat yourself like a gift. We need you. All right. So tomorrow, 12:35 Pacific Standard Time. Join me tomorrow. We're going to come back and have another conversation about writing things out and just really shifting our mindset, shifting the way that we think and feel, because that shift, it starts with telling yourself a different story, but it also starts with, hey, now that I know what's going on and I'm addressing it, we're going to talk about opinions of other people. We're going to talk about a lot of things tomorrow. So come on back. We are shifting our money mindset so we can have the financial freedom that we all deserve. All right. I love y'all. Have a good night or day, afternoon. Ooh, what is it? Bye. Oh, shoot. Y'all know it takes me a while to be logging out of everything. I got a heck of little accounts.